The Expanse Osiris Reborn just got a new environment trailer. We can see different locations, different armors, and hear the voices of our captain protagonist and our first companion Jay, our twin. There's also some of the game's original soundtrack playing in the background. So let's break it down. First, the locations. This footage has several different shots of different locations we'll be exploring. This trailer reveals Pinkwater, Ganymede, and Ceres. Comments from Alexander Michelin, the creative director at Owlcat, says when they create locations like Ganymede or Ceres, it's not just about making them look authentic. It's about capturing the struggles and hopes of the people who live there. That sense of survival and consequence is what we want players to feel as they move through the game. The trailer has two characters speaking about the different locations and where they could dock. And through this conversation, we learn a little bit about each location and what is going on before the events of the game. Pinkwater on Eros is where we will be beginning our journey, as we start the game as a Pinkwater mercenary trapped on Eros Station during a deadly lockdown. From there, we take control of a ship, crew, and then navigate the galaxy. From here, some of the locations that we'll be going to are Ganymede and Ceres.
How about Ganymede? Fresh veggies from the domes, no damn tube protein. And some cranky Martian Marines itching for a fight with their UNN counterparts. Ceres? Might look a bit grim sometimes. And OPA extremists are working overtime to set the station on fire. But it is the largest port in the belt, with a bar guide the size of the UNN's desk jockey manual. You told me you were tired of bars just yesterday. I said I'm tired of drinking with Luciana. She remembers too much and me too little.
And the final bit of conversation is them eventually deciding to head to Eros, which means this is probably conversation from the prequel story leading up to the events of the game, maybe the game's first cinematic.
Forget Ceres then. My suggestion? Eros.
We know that the two speaking are our captain and our twin Jay, and I think Luciana is one of these three characters from the poster art, so I assume she's a companion. So these are setups, I think, to people that we will be meeting throughout our journey and those who will be joining our crew. We can also see a few shots of armor sets and casual clothes in the third-person perspective, which is what the entire game is. I also wonder if these shots are taken with photo mode, and if they don't have one, I hope they add one, because based on this, the game is absolutely gorgeous. Another thing this trailer reveals is some of the game's original soundtrack. And while I don't think they'll have the opening theme song from the show, they do have their own soundtrack, and it's really soft so far in this short segment. It looks like Powell Parapalika is the composer, and I am so sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. I usually look for interviews of people saying their names, but I couldn't find one to be able to hear what it sounds like. So if someone knows, if you could leave a comment and let me know so I don't mispronounce it again, that would be super helpful. Anyways, he is composed for other Owlcat games, Pathfinder, Warhammer 40k, and now The Expanse. Alongside the trailer itself, there are some additional environment screenshots. Plenty of Pinkwater, but also plenty of the nightlife as well. There's bubble tea shops, places to get fire noodles, and laundromats, but also different bars. We can see the NPCs interacting with the world and what they look like. And the world in The Expanse has a pretty seedy underbelly with an active nightlife. So I hope we get to see plenty of that and explore other areas like this also. We're also seeing what I think is our ship, the Gemini, and different places around stations and different locations. These are also most likely just starting areas, so there's still plenty to explore and discover when we actually play the game. Honestly, there hasn't been really too much revealed of this game, but I am expecting maybe a 2026 beta, since that will come before the full release for those who have signed up to be a founder. They have shown quite a bit of the game, but I want to see some deeper gameplay, combat, and I want to meet the companions and see how we can customize the protagonist. And speaking of the protagonist, The voice actor for Captain and Jay for the female version has been revealed. Alice Himura is the one that's voicing her in the trailer. And I'm not super familiar with her work, but it looks like she's mostly done anime-related projects. But I do like her voice, and I especially liked it in the first trailer, so I am excited to see what she does. And that's everything new that I could find out about this trailer and the reveals. Like I said, I'm going to compile everything in another video, since there will probably be new stuff once Gamescom's embargo is lifted as well. I will say though that for a game that was just announced just a little bit over 2 months ago, they've revealed quite a bit, and they're sharing a lot on their Twitter too. So let me know what you think. How do you think the game looks? If you've read the books, do you think the environments match how you expected? And do you think this feels in line with the show? Are you excited to dive into the world of the Expanse? And which locations are you most excited to visit? Let me know all your thoughts below, and thank you so much for watching. I'm really excited for this game, and I hope that we see more soon. Thank you to my channel members, thank you to my Patreon members, thank you so much for all your support, and I will see you guys next time.